In the summer of 2021, just as we began to emerge from a challenging time, something wonderful sprouted in Livonia, Michigan. A place where the aroma of freshly baked bread and homemade things came from Apple Spice. They are more than just a caterer. They are a testament to the spirit of resilience, creativity, and community that defines the great state of Michigan. Welcome to Celebrate Michigan, the show produced on the campus of Medina University. I'm Chris Benson, and today we have a truly delicious treat in store for you and for me as we shine a spotlight on a local gem that's been kneading, get it, kneading, its way into the hearts of Michiganders since its inception. Today we welcome two of the founders of Apple Spice, Jincy and Dee Panditi, and also we have joining us Kayla Koebel. She's a baker at Apple Spice. So I say to all of you, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's very exciting to have you, and I've been enjoying Apple Spice for quite a while here in the Livonia area.
It's great.
So what got you started in this business? How did you get your start?
So my husband and I, we did own a business for many years, and then a year before COVID hit, we sold that business, and then we were looking around for other opportunities, something more exciting, something different. And we scouted very many businesses, and this was one business that really stood out to us because it really had a great family atmosphere. It also had great hours, what they call as mother's hours.
Okay.
So, and I thought that would be a good fit for our young family at the time. So that's really what attracted us to this business. And of course, looking at their menu, looking at all their products, we thought this was a product that we could really be a part of, and we wanted to bring that to our community.
And so it's a national business and it's a franchise that's here in Livonia area, correct?
That's right. This was a franchise that was started by two friends, Wayne and Randy, out of Salt Lake City, Utah, and this was started 30 years ago. And in the state of Michigan, we only have two branches right now. One is in Grand Rapids, and us in Livonia.
Well, and working in Livonia, I must tell you how I got acquainted with you. Anna in my office said, Apple Spice, they have the most wonderful food. And I said, oh gosh, I've never heard of them. So I have heard of you now for sure, and
Yes.
definitely enjoyed many of the things that I see before me today. So as opposed to myself and my team, who are your other clients? Who do you serve?
We have many clients that are here in Michigan. So we target corporate offices and businesses. So any companies like GM, Ford, Costco Depot, Home Depot. So we do a lot of medical companies and a lot of corporate offices is our target audience.
So you've got catering, I know, and then you also have a place where I can just go on my lunch hour and come and enjoy lunch. Is that correct?
Yeah, we do have a lot of walk-ins. Most people we deliver, but we get plenty of walk-ins like Anna. So,
Yes, yes. And where are you located in Livonia?
We're on the southwest corner of Schoolcraft and Newburgh Road. It's right across from us, Medina University.
Oh, wonderful. And you mentioned, starting your business in 2021. It's no secret that that was a very difficult time for everyone, but I imagine, especially for small businesses. Why that time, and what was it like emerging from that time?
Yeah, to be honest, we started talking about it and we decided on Apple Spice before COVID actually hit. So we had already done our contracting, we were committed to the franchise, and when COVID hit, they were kind enough to give us a little bit of a leeway so we could delay our start a little bit. But eventually, COVID was so long drawn that we decided to go ahead and start it anyway because we were committed to it. And that's really why the tail end of COVID is when we actually jumped in and we said, let's go ahead and start it. We still have to make the most of it and find a good opportunity. So,
looking back at that time now, how do you view it? I'm sure, when you were in it, you just kind of jumped in, but what did you learn from it looking back now?
Gosh, I think it was a situation where you kind of have to make lemonade out of lemons, right? So we also realized, looking back, while there were challenges, we really were able to stick through it, persevere, and get through that difficult stage. And once we got started, we could see that there were a lot of opportunities that actually came our way, and we were able to make the best of it. So around COVID is when people wanted to have individualized lunch boxes, and this is perfect for
Perfect
it,
opportunity.
right? But to your point about challenges, we did have challenges because companies were struggling. People were not really coming back to the businesses,
Sure.
right? So those were some of the challenges: the backlog in certifications, in getting the permits. There were backlogs with that. Staffing was an issue.
Yeah.
But to be able to work through it, persevere, and not give up, really, we just had to stick through it. And I think that's the biggest message through this for us.
And what a wonderful message. Well, I understand we have a video that's going to show us a little bit of behind the scenes where all of this comes from. So we'll take a look at that right now. And if you can tell us, what are we watching in the video as we get ready to view that? Oh, there it is, apple spice.
That's our main entrance.
Excellent.
And,
Oh,
and
so
that's our-
inviting.
That's our lobby.
Yep, that's our main lobby. Guests can wait there, and clients. And that's the kitchen area.
This is where the magic happens, huh?
Yes.
We do have the biggest kitchen that Apple Spice has. We have the biggest one.
Oh,
all the
we're very
franchises.
lucky with that.
That's our salad station right there, and then we have a catering section right there.
oh, wonderful. It looks like you've got everything so well organized, but that I also can't imagine how long it takes to make all these beautiful treats as well.
It's a very nice and clean space.
Yeah.
There's really no grease and what you would typically see in a kitchen. So our employees really like to come in as well, and we have occasional stragglers that walk in, and they love looking at the kitchen. So anybody's welcome to stop by and order if they wanted to.
Well, and it's funny because we see this end of it, right? And no, we don't often see what goes in behind it. I imagine that there's a lot of blood, sweat, tears, but also a lot of love that goes into this product that you've made. And I imagine your staff feels that way too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. There's we do try and split it up. So there's the catering section, the sandwiches. Commissary gets a taste of both. I go in the morning. I make the bread fresh every day. There's no preservatives.
Oh, wow.
Always fresh. So I go in. I make the bread. If there's any hot food, we'll make that. So everything gets cooked first thing in the morning, and then the team comes in. They start assembling everything. It's really, the flow is amazing. There's little sections, but when we all come together as one unit, it's beautiful.
Oh, and I can't wait to hear more about all of this and maybe taste a little. Unfortunately, we have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what kind of offerings can be found. Some of them are in front of me. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans.
These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our coworkers, their kids go to school with our kids.
Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. But so is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to teen-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Do you like this top? It's so gay. Really? Yeah, it's totally gay.
You know, you really shouldn't say that.
Say what?
Well, say that something's gay when you mean it's bad. It's insulting. What if every time something was bad, everybody said, oh, that's so girl wearing a skirt as a top?
Oh, you are.
Those are cute jeans, though. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
Learning how to kickflip 6 stairs takes determination. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Chris Benson, and with me today I have delicious food from Apple Spice, and of course I cannot forget my wonderful guests too, Jincy, Dee, and Kayla. So Kayla, you talked about the bread and you know that it's made fresh every day. Tell me a little bit more about that. It sounds like that's important to you, this idea that it's every day the customer's getting something very fresh.
Freshness is super important to me. Some days I'll have to go in at midnight just to make sure that those orders are fulfilled. I'm a little stubborn. I kind of refuse to go in the day before or anything like that, so it's always fresh. There's 4 ingredients. It's flour, mix, oil, water. It's really simple. If you want to order chicken, we go to the market, we get the chicken fresh. So everything is fresh, so we do ask 24 hours notice if you're going to put in a catering order. Sandwich orders up to about 30, I would say. You can order same day. Any more than that, we do need a notice, but everything is fresh, so the more notice, the better.
Okay. Tell me about the items on your menu. Just tell me what I might expect if I looked at your menu. What's on there?
So obviously we're famous for the bread, but we also have hot catering, and that we have a wide variety of it. We have smothered chicken, we have pot roast, which is, by the way, the best in here we have, and it's hands down. And that's getting very popular with the upcoming Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay.
So I would say pot roast is one of the most popular items we have.
Wow.
We also have chicken parmesan. We also have taco bar and fajita bars. And we also have a baked potato bar. And again, the bread is made fresh every day. So depending on what catering you do, you always get a side of bread because we want our guests to try that bread.
I love it's like comfort food. Everything you've talked about, and food for me really does provide comfort, and I think it does for a lot of people. That's why when you were talking about the opening during that time of COVID, I think, you know, again, people went back to things that are simple, right? And they wanted to feel good.
I agree.
And so, well, let's start from this end, the end nearest me. I usually tend to start with dessert, so why don't we start there? Okay. So tell me what we have here. Looks like some delicious cookies.
So those are chocolate chunk cookies. They were made this morning. And right next to that is made a Cafe Club sandwiches or premium deli sandwiches.
Okay.
Now these are, I would say, our snack sandwiches. They're not our real sandwiches. They're about like a quarter of it. And they're made with honey wheat. That's one of our top breads. Awesome. And you got fresh lettuce and meat and bacon. Yum, crispy.
Yum, yum. Okay, looks good.
And then it's got some Swiss cheese on it as well.
Okay, and I noticed you have, and I have tried, there's like a signature sauce that you have.
Yes, that's our popular sauce. If you notice, it's always on the side. We never mix the sauce in the bread, otherwise the bread gets very soggy. And we don't want that. That's why we always provide it on the side in the box.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so I noticed you've got the boxes here.
Yes.
What do you typically have inside the boxes? What would you see?
So all boxes come with pickle, cookie, and mint, and customers can choose between 3 boxes: classic, deluxe, and executive. I like to call it small, medium, and large. And the most popular is deluxe.
Oh, and so you talked about catering. What's the largest order you have had, or what's an example of a large order?
So, because it depends who you ask, but the largest we've done is about 800 people. We serve Michigan Region Union Carpenters. They order large quantities of boxes and catering. And then, we did about 800 people, I would say.
Oh my gosh, okay. So you've got breakfast and lunch, correct?
Yeah.
What are some breakfast items that you have?
So breakfast is, we have pre-made burritos and all-American breakfast with sausage, bacon, hash browns, and scrambled eggs. And you always get a little coffee. As you know, I like my coffee in the morning, so. And then we have a lot of bagels, fresh fruit, scones, and muffins.
Oh my gosh. Now I have to ask each of you what your favorite is. I'll start with you. If you had to pick a favorite, I know it's difficult, but
It's
what's
very
your
difficult,
favorite and why do you recommend it?
My favorite breakfast?
Any
definitely
of
the
the,
scones.
anything. The scones,
Scones are
okay.
amazing. Our scones are good.
Okay, with coffee, right? Hazelnut? Okay, I had a feeling. Okay, Kayla, what's your favorite if you had to pick?
As far as breakfast goes, I have to say the breakfast burritos. I put so much love into those. I mean, every burrito is has my heart in it. So those taste amazing. But I think, like he was saying, the pot roast and the mashed potatoes for lunch or dinner is really good. So if you wanted to get a delivery for 3 p.m. to have an early dinner, even, you know, some people do like to do that. So
excellent. Okay.
And I know she does a great job with the burritos. And again, while she says, while he said it was pre-made, it's actually made fresh, so you don't have to make it. That's what pre-made means, right? So she makes it. That's my favorite breakfast, but my dinner or lunch would be the Tuscan chicken, which is an amazing.
Excellent.
She does love that.
Yes.
Well, and I understand we have some pictures of some items too. So we're going to take a look again here at the screen and talk us through what are we looking at as far as pictures to see. Oh, those look like burritos.
Those are chicken enchiladas.
Oh, those look wonderful.
You made that,
those
didn't
are
you?
the vegetarian enchiladas we made, actually. So they were requested, we make cheesy chicken enchiladas. They requested vegetarian. So we went off of our menu and just did our own thing, and everyone loved them. So.
Oh my gosh, I would love those too if they were in front of me, I have to tell you. Oh, this looks good too.
That's the pasta salad. That's one of the sides that you can choose from. Everyone loves it. No complaints. Obviously, it's great.
For sure.
That's offered in box lunch and catering, so you can order.
Nice little side of it. Great. Oh, looks wonderful.
This was for Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, and I'm hungry too, so this is even more perfect.
That's an individual, So if you would like individually packed, there is an upcharge, but we do offer that. So this was, I believe, for Costco. They wanted individual packed turkey dinners. I believe we made 300 of those.
Oh my gosh, and look at that, delicious
That's
fresh
fruit. Yep.
Attractive layout as well, I have to say.
Yes.
Very enticing.
We're well known for presentation as well.
Very good. It makes a big difference, right? When you're enjoying food together and when you have a group, you want it to be presentable as well. Well, gosh, it's already time for another break, but when we come back, we'll talk more about what is in store next and a little bit about behind the scenes at Apple Spice. So stay tuned.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans.
These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our coworkers, their kids go to school with our kids.
Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. So is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to team-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Do you like this top? It's so gay. Really? Yeah, it's totally gay.
You know, you really shouldn't say that.
Say what?
Well, say that something's gay when you mean it's bad. It's insulting. What if every time something was bad, everybody said, "Oh, that's so girl wearing a skirt as a top"?
Oh, you are.
Those are cute jeans, though. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
Learning how to kickflip 6 stairs takes determination. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Welcome back to Celebrate Michigan. I'm Chris Benson, and just reminding you, we are here with Jincy, Dee, and Kayla of Apple Spice located in Livonia. So I wanted to get us back talking about, you know, we are here enjoying all this wonderful food, but sometimes you have leftover food, I understand. What do you do with your leftover food? I know people always wonder that.
Right. So whatever bread we have left for the day, we don't use it the next day. So we donate it to Felician Sisters right here at Madonna. Sister Beatrice comes twice a week and picks up whatever is left. And then, yeah.
Oh, that's what a wonderful sense of giving that must provide too. Where did you get the idea for that? Who made that connection, or how did you decide to do that?
I can speak to that. So
Yeah.
as you know, Dee's family and our family are the partners in this. In the beginning, when we started the business, we never wanted anything to go waste. So we would carry all the bread and try to give it to all of our neighbors, and then it just became too much. I would try to go and drop it off to the food pantries around the area, and it got too much, and then we started looking around, and we just
looked
heard
around,
about
made some phone calls, and then we found Madonna University, and then
we're really glad you did.
Yeah.
We are very glad you did, and I just appreciate so much that, and what a wonderful way again to give back to the community. So we have one other picture I think that we're going to take a look at now. Tell us what we're going to be seeing here on the screen. Oh wow, what's that?
These are our sourdough rolls. We do a mini sandwiches with our sourdough rolls.
Oh my gosh, they look wonderful in
It's
there.
like a mix of turkey, ham, and beef.
Oh, very appetizing.
And these are sometimes a favorite for, you know, afternoon parties like a bridal shower or something like that. It's
A nice quick
favorite.
snack, I would say.
Good
Yeah.
snack.
I know we just had a event here on campus where we had a scholarship event with wine, and we had the little sandwiches as well,
Yes,
which
yeah.
I am going to try in just a minute. I'm so excited. But they were just a nice little, just enough, you know what I mean? So as we talk about Apple Spice, let's talk about the future. What's next? I mean, you know, you're enjoying your business, you have a wonderful team. What do you see for the future of Apple Spice here in Livonia?
So we're about 2 years in business right now, entering our third year, and we want to expand to local business and communities.
Okay.
So that's the plan for now.
Wonderful. Any ideas? I know, you know, I don't want to put you on the spot, but any locations that you're thinking of?
So we've been
talk
doing
about?
a lot of corporate offices and lunches, but just now a lot of churches are also coming into us. So we want to expand to a lot of churches as well nearby.
Wonderful.
So I think that's where we should focus on.
Well, and during the break, we were talking about, you know, I know there's always a whole team behind the people that are here in front of us. So tell me a little bit about the people that work with you and at Apple Spice and your team. What are they like?
So I can.
They're all different.
I can start about the partners, but you know, my husband and I, as well as Dee's family, are the ones who founded this. We're grateful to have that friendship that lasted. I want to say it's about almost 30 years old friendship.
Wow.
And then we've been continuing that here. And then as we came together, we wanted to make sure this was a family atmosphere. And Kayla is our very first employee who's stayed here, and we're
That was
grateful to have
me.
her. And she can share more about the.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be a part of something, just be a part of a family is what, you know, like they said, I was the first one, so I really got to know them. Every new person that joins, we kind of just get to grow, and it's just seeing this grow, it's beautiful, and all the different personalities, you know what they say, working in a kitchen, if you can't stand the heat. So we get through hard times together, we get through happy times together, and it makes for great food.
Awesome. And what do you hope? Let's say it's 5 years down the road, and you're looking. What do you hope? What does it look like for you? Is there a experience that comes to mind where you say, I hope customers are having X experience? Is it expanding your products? What are you thinking? Any ideas or dreams?
We just want everyone to taste like our food, like, you know, just get our name out there, and then, you know, our staff does a great job, and we just want to continue to grow as a team, and we just want to grow this family and just share all the love and happiness we have there.
Yeah, I think quality definitely triumphs everything else. So first is first. We want to make sure we are taken care of and our customers are taken care of. And at the end of the day, if we open 100 more locations, great. But right now, we're just enjoying this.
Wonderful. Well, and I feel terrible eating in front of you, but I hope you just said you want people to taste your food. So I'm going to go ahead and taste this sandwich. And while I'm doing this, I definitely want to hear about where I'm dipping into the special signature sauce, which I know is so good. I want to hear about how people can find you online as well, so tell us.
So people can find us online, on Google and everything, and we have many ways to place an order online as well. You can call us, email us, just Google Apple Spice Ann Arbor/Livonia, and we'll be on top of the list, and you can find us there.
Oh, you just should definitely Google them because this is really, really good.
That sauce is one of my favorite, Chris. You're enjoying it. I love that sauce.
Can you tell us the secret, or is it a secret?
Secret's got to be a secret.
Oh, man. Well, I have to tell you, the secret's out. It's really, really good. And again, is there a website that they can find you?
Yep.
Tell us.
It's www.applespice.com/Ann Arbor. We serve Ann Arbor as well, but we're in Livonia, but we serve within 30 miles.
Is that true? And the last thing I think I'll ask too is, what advice do you have for people who are thinking of starting their own business? You chose to start at a really, really difficult time, and you've thrived. What would you say to other people who might be watching thinking, gosh, I'm just not sure I could do this?
I would say dedication.
Okay.
I would say that's one thing. Be persistent, just focus. And I would say the one rule I live by is any business you start, give it a good 3 years.
Okay, 3 years.
Focus. If you keep doing other things, you get distracted, you won't be able to do as much. I would say just focus and dedication and be persistent. And then you can achieve it.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, all of you, for being here with us today. And thank you for bringing such delicious things. I can't wait to enjoy more. It's been delightful having you. And we are so sorry we have to go, but thank you for watching Celebrate Michigan, where we celebrate all the great people and places in the Mitten State. Stay tuned for next time. Take care. Enjoy this.